evening to everyone. I know we have been eagerly waiting and anticipating tonight's competition, and so we are not going to waste any more time, and I humbly apologize. I'm now going to invite Mrs. Julie Pemberton to invoke God's presence for this evening.
Good evening, everyone. Let us stand for prayer, please. Heavenly Father, we thank you for another day. We thank you for life. Dear God, as we're about to go into this evening family book Feud, we put everything into your loving hands, dear God. Heavenly Father, we ask you to bless the participants, to help them to remember what they have studied, dear Lord. We ask you, dear Lord, to grant us traveling mercies to all those who are coming. And as we go into this book Feud, we bless it in your name's sake. Amen.
And yes, we remain standing for the national anthem, which will be done by Miss Decoy Liebert from Elizabeth Pemberton Primary School.
Beauty, our country, where peace abound, thy children stand free, on the strength of will and love, with God in all our struggles, sing kids and if be, a nation bound together with a common destiny. As towers we stand for justice and liberty, with wisdom and truth we will serve and honor thee. No sword, no spear can conquer, for God will surely fight. His blessing shall forever to posterity extend.
You may be seated. I'm now going to welcome our participants, and as they come onto the stage, feel free to give them a round of applause as they take their seat. Let's welcome them as they come, please. All right, we're going to call on the participants for the Ivor Waters Primary School. Let's hear it for the Ivor Waters Primary School, St. James Primary School, the St. Thomas's Primary School, the Mart Cross Preparatory School, Joycelyn Liebert Primary School, Montessori Primary School, the Charleston Primary School, the Elizabeth Pemberton Primary School, and the Violet O. Jeffers Nichols Primary School. Let's give it up for them one more time, please. I would like to acknowledge the presence of our Deputy Education Officer, Mr. Joanne Williams, Mrs. Shinella Joseph Nisbet, Education Officer, educational officials, principals, teachers, librarians, parents, students, and specially invited guests. A pleasant good evening to everyone. And welcome to the edition 2025 Family Book Feud competition, proudly presented by the Department of Education. Tonight, we celebrate more than just friendly rivalry. We celebrate family, literacy, creativity, and community. It is truly beautiful to see so many schools represented, parents supporting, and children excited to learn in a fun and engaging way with their parents or guardian. To our participating schools, from Charleston Primary straight across to the Violet O. Jeffers Nichols Primary, thank you for showing up with pride, enthusiasm, and school spirit. Tonight is all about teamwork, quick thinking, and of course, repping your school. As we journey through categories like nursery rhymes, Bible stories, fairy tales and fables, and cultural heritage, let us remember that every story captured brings us closer together, one book at a time. Tonight, you will witness quick thinking, dramatic responses, intense whispering, and at least one parent who will be mouthing the answers from our participants. We're going to allow them to introduce themselves, beginning with the Ivor Waters Primary School, right down to the VOJN Primary School. You may begin.
My name is Rihanna Limanta, and I am a student in grade 6, and I am representing the Ivor Waters Primary School.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Neva Manners Limanta, and I am Rihanna's mom, and I am representing the Ivor Waters Primary School.
Good evening. My name is Akila Douglas,
And my name is Adrian Douglas.
and together we are representing the St. James's Primary School.
Good evening. My name is Jamaran Hamilton.
Good evening. My name is Aisha Duckins, and I am Jamaria's aunt. And we are representing the St. Thomas's Primary School.
Good evening, everyone. We are the Browns family.
Good evening, anyone. My name is Amari Brown, and I am a grade 4 student of the Marquardt Preparatory School.
And my name is Jaron Brown, Amori's dad. And we are happy to be here representing the home of the Eagles.
Good evening.
My name is Adiwa Wallace, a grade 5 student.
And I am Andy Wallace, the mother of this grade 5 student. We are proudly representing the JLPS Falcons.
My name is Jeremiah Isaac, and I am in grade 4.
My name is Kishmoy Pemberton,
And we are representing
the home of the Monarch Butterflies.
Montessori Academy. Good. Good evening. My name is Gia Joshua, and I am a grade 5 student in Charleston Primary School.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Shanika Jeffers, mom of Gia Joshua, and we are representing the Charleston Primary School.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Micah Prince, representing the Elizabeth Pemberton Primary School.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Cleon Prince, representing the Elizabeth Pemberton Primary School.
Good evening. My name is Malik Choss, and I represent Violet O. Jeffers Nicholas Primary School.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Ashton Choss, the dad of Malik Choss. I'm representing VOJN Primary School, and I'm happy to be here.
All right. And I don't know if it is because inside here is feeling extremely cold. We want to get our participants warmed up, and so we're going to allow them some time to relax a bit, and I'm going to announce for you the guidelines of the competition so that at the end of this competition, we are not going to hear too much discussion about anybody being cheated. And I want you to know, as you're walking out and when you're on the outside, please note that the judge's decision will be final. And so tonight for this competition, these are our officials. We have Mr. Shaquem Paris. He's a graduate of the Navy Sixth Form College with an associate's degree in general studies. He is currently an administrative assistant at Daniel Brantley Attorneys at Law, and he will be doing one of the rounds, specifically round 2. Let's give it up for Mr. Paris, please. And we will also be having with us here Miss Chanel Pemberton. She is an education officer at the Department of Education. She is also the immediate principal, past principal of the Elizabeth Pemberton Primary School. And Miss Pemberton, she will be doing round 3 and the tiebreaker. Let's give her a round of applause, please. All right, please bear with me because there are some guidelines, and I know you might be saying we have been here waiting so long, but I want everyone to be clear as to how the competition is going to be guided. And so the competition consists of course, our participants here ranging from grade 3 to 6, representing the different primary school. Questions from this quiz will be taken from the information booklet that was provided. Responses are only going to be based on the booklet. So never mind that you might be familiar with one of the pieces and you might have your own perception as to what the answer should be. Please note the answers should be coming from only the material that the participants would have studied. Each participant will be allotted 20 seconds to respond to the given questions in the 3 rounds. If the bell rings while the participant is responding, the participant will be allowed to complete his or her response. I want to put in a plug here to ask you, audience, please to bear with them, please to give them the opportunity to respond clearly so that the judges can hear their responses. Each team will receive 1 question, 1 per child, 1 per adult, and there will be a collaborative question in rounds 1, 2, and 3, totaling of 3 questions per round. Each participant and each team will receive their own question. So this means that no questions will be rolled over. So in the event that a school miss a question, you know, the other school might be anxious and thinking that, yes, they're going to answer that question. No, they're going to get their own question. There will be a 4th round, which is the collaborative round. During this round, the team will discuss the response to the question, then decide who will answer. The school's team will be given 2 questions and a response time of 30 seconds to respond. Any questions relating to the given questions or responses to a question should be referred to the designated department officials or the judges. Please note, as it pertains to this guideline, we are not asking for you to run down and start something chaotic in terms of thinking that the question was not given fairly, asked fairly, anything of that magnitude. There would be a specific time when you would be allowed to do so. The focus areas for each category are round 1, nursery rhyme, round 2, Bible stories, round 3, fairy tales and fables, round 4, cultural heritage. Participants are expected to speak audibly at all times and will be held responsible for not allowing themselves to be heard. There should be absolutely no interruptions from the audience. Pencils and paper will be provided, and spellers should only write the word given to him or her. And lastly, as would have been mentioned before, the judge's decision will be final. Let's give it up one more time for our schools, please. And just like for any other competition, we want to say a hearty thank you to our sponsors. And so you're going to see who those generous sponsors are for this evening's competition as you turn your attention to the screen. And even as you're watching them, let's give them a round of applause, please, for coming on board and being a part of this initiative. All right, and so at this time, yes, the sponsored would be mentioned a little later as well, but we want to get the competition open up, and I'm going to invite some students from the Cicely Brown Integrated School. Let's welcome them as they come, please. While they're coming, we would like to say thanks to our gold sponsors, and these are Nevis Association of South Florida, Warner's One Stop, and TDC. Our silver sponsors are Courts, Yatsman's Grill, LBW Bakery, Deli and Bar, R&D Joinery, Best Buy, Buddy's Restaurant and Pizzeria, Lime Beach Bar, Passions Bar and Grill, Value Mart, Carl Claxton, Big Six Flavors, and Flu. Our brand sponsors are D&D Auto Services, Spiders Auto, Shades of Joy, Castra's House of Beauty, Candid Brandon, Suzette, Natura, Turtle Time, La Boutique Delpeche, Five Trees, Spa Salon, Des Beauty Shop, Food Center, and Provident Consulting Solutions, as well as Ready Realty. Let's welcome the students of the Cicely Integrated School, please. Go ahead, you can start.
Mary, Mary, quite contrarily, how did the garden grow? Mary, quite contrarily, how did your garden grow? Mary, Mary, quite contrarily, how did your garden grow?
With silver bells on cockle shells, with vitamins all in a row.
Starlight, starlight, the first star I see tonight. I wish I might have the wish I wish tonight. Starlight, star bright, the first star I see tonight. I wish I might have the wish I wish tonight.
Rock and learn. Teddy bear, turn around. Teddy bear, touch the ground. Teddy bear, reach up high. Teddy bear, touch the sky. Teddy bear, turn around. Teddy bear, touch the ground. Teddy bear, reach up high. Teddy bear, touch the sky. Teddy bear, march in place. Teddy bear, keep up the pace. Teddy
I know we can do better than that. Let's give it up for our students one more time, please. And I want to say thank you to them, and they would have get us warm up for what we are about to go into. But before I do so, which is our first round, the nursery rhyme round, I also want to acknowledge our scorers, Mr. Joanne Williams and Miss Shona Hendrickson, our judges for this evening, Mrs. Julie Pemberton and Mrs. Omel Brown, and of course our timekeeper, Miss Cleander Roberts. Let's give it up for our officials, please. I'm now going to turn over to our announcers, and Mr. Paris, he will be the announcer for rounds 1 and 2. Let the competition begin.
To Rihanna of the Ivor Walters Primary School, give 2 words that rhyme in the nursery rhyme starlight, star bright. Give 2 words that rhyme in the nursery rhyme starlight, star bright.
Light and bright.
Correct. Akila of the St. James's Primary School. In the nursery rhyme, Georgie Porgy, what were the 2 food items mentioned? In the nursery rhyme, Georgie Porgy, what were the 2 food items mentioned?
Can you please repeat?
In the nursery rhyme, Georgie Porgy, what were the 2 food items mentioned?
Pudding and pie.
Correct. Jamarian of the St. Thomas's Primary School. In the nursery rhyme, Peter, Peter, pumpkin eater, did Peter keep his wife? In the nursery rhyme, Peter, Peter, pumpkin eater, did Peter keep his wife?
No.
Sorry, let me repeat the question. There was a word missing. In the nursery rhyme, Peter, Peter, pumpkin eater, where did Peter keep his wife?
In a pumpkin shell.
Correct. Amore of the Maude Cross Preparatory School. In the nursery rhyme, Rubber Dub Dub, how many men were in the tub?
3 men.
Correct. Adira of the Joycelyn Libert Primary School. Give a word from the nursery rhyme Yankee Doodle Doo that rhymes with handy. Give a word from the nursery rhyme Yankee Doodle Doo that rhymes with handy.
Dandy.
Correct. Jemiah of Montezuri Academy. What did Yankee Doodle do with the feather? What did Yankee Doodle do with the feather?
He stuck it in his hat.
Correct. Gia of the Charlestown Primary School. In the nursery rhyme, Twinkle, twinkle, little star, the star is compared to what precious stone? In the nursery rhyme, Twinkle, twinkle, little star, the star is compared to what precious stone?
A diamond.
Correct. Micah of the Elizabeth Pemberton Primary School. Give 2 words that rhyme from Mary, Mary, quite contrary nursery rhyme. Give 2 words that rhyme from Mary, Mary, quite contrary nursery rhyme. So there were 2 pairs, grow and row, shell and bell. Malik Truss of the Violet O. Jeffers Nichols Primary School. Give one occupation or job of the men in the nursery rhyme Rub-a-Dub-Dub. Give one occupation or job of the men in the nursery rhyme Rub-a-Dub-Dub.
3 minutes up.
Sorry, I didn't get that.
3 minutes up.
That's incorrect. The occupations were a baker, a butcher, or a candlestick maker. To Neva of the Ivor Walters Primary School. In the nursery rhyme Solomon Grundy, what day was he married? In the nursery rhyme Solomon Grundy, what day was he married?
Sorry, repeat the question.
In the nursery rhyme Solomon Grundy, what day was he married?
He was married on a Wednesday.
Correct. Adrian of the St. James's Primary School. In the nursery rhyme Yankee Doodle, where was Yankee Doodle Doo going? In the nursery rhyme Yankee Doodle, where was Yankee Doodle Doo going?
To town.
Correct. Aisha of the St. Thomas's Primary School. What is the last line of the nursery rhyme Twinkle Twinkle Little Star? What is the last line of the nursery rhyme Twinkle Twinkle Little Star?
Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
That's incorrect.
What maybe?
The last line is, how I wonder what you are. To Jiran of the Mud Cross Preparatory School.
This is hard.
In the nursery rhyme, Rub-a-Dub-Dub, where were the men going? In the nursery rhyme, Rub-a-Dub-Dub, where were the men going?
Out to sea.
Correct. Andy of the Joycelyn Library Primary School. In the nursery rhyme, London Bridge is falling down. What will happen to the sticks and stones? In the nursery rhyme, London Bridge is falling down. What will happen to the sticks and stones?
They will all fall down.
Correct. Kishmai of the Montessori Academy. What 2 things were Yankee Doodle Doo warned about? What 2 things were Yankee Doodle Doo warned about?
He was one about his music and his steps.
Correct. Shanika of the Charleston Primary School. What adjective is used to describe the lady in the nursery rhyme London Bridge is falling down? What adjective is used to describe the lady in the nursery rhyme London Bridge is falling down?
Fear.
Correct. Cleon of the Elizabeth Pemberton Primary School. In the nursery rhyme, Georgie Porgy, what happened when the boys came out to play? In the nursery rhyme, Georgie Porgy, what happened when the boys came out to play?
Run away.
Correct. Ashton of the VOJN Primary School. What was Little Miss Muffet eating? What was Little Miss Muffet eating?
Muffin.
You said Muffet? That's incorrect. She was eating her curds and whey.
Oh my God.
Back to the Ivor Walters Primary School. In this round, you can collaborate. Your question. Okay. Your question is, when was Solomon's Grundy funeral? When was Solomon's Grundy funeral?
Sunday.
Correct. To the St. James's Primary School. In the nursery rhyme, London Bridge is falling down. Which materials will be used to help build it up? A, iron and wood. B, iron and steel. C, iron and stones. In the nursery rhyme, London Bridge is falling down. Which materials will be used to help build it up? A, iron and wood. B, iron and steel. C, iron and stones.
Iron and steel.
Correct. St. Thomas's Primary School. In the nursery rhyme, Little Miss Muffet, where did Little Miss Muffet sit? In the nursery rhyme, Little Miss Muffet, where did Little Miss Muffet sit?
On a tuffet.
Correct. Maud Cross. In the nursery rhyme, Mary, Mary, quite contrary, name one thing that was found in her garden. In the nursery rhyme, Mary, Mary, quite contrary, name one thing that was found in her garden.
Silver bells.
Correct. To the Joycelyn Libert Primary School. What was the girls' reaction when Georgie Porgy kissed them? What was the girls' reaction when Georgie Porgy kissed them?
They cried.
Correct. Montessori Academy. Which of the following materials will be used with the clay in the nursery rhyme London Bridge is falling down? A, sticks. B, sand. C, wood. Which of the following materials will be used with the clay in the nursery rhyme London Bridge is falling down? A, sticks. B, sand. C, wood.
Wood.
Correct. Charlestown Primary School. Why was Little Miss Muffet frightened? Why was Little Miss Muffet frightened?
The spider sat beside her.
Correct. The Elizabeth Pemberton Primary School. What word from the rhyme Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star rhymes with the word high? What word from the rhyme Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star rhymes with the word high?
Sky.
Correct. VOJN. In the nursery rhyme, Peter, Peter, pumpkin eater, what word rhymes with well? In the nursery rhyme, Peter, Peter, pumpkin eater, what word rhymes with well?
Smell.
Incorrect. The word is shell. Shell rhymes with the word well. That's the end of round 1. So we'll await the scores from round 1.
All right, let's give it up for our participating schools. And I don't know if it's only me alone who realized that the parents seem to be under a lot of pressure. And we also want to give a round of applause to our gentlemen who are on the stage this evening. It's good to see some fathers here. At this point in time, I would like to acknowledge the presence of the Minister of Education, Honorable Utrai Liebert, and the Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Education, Ms. Zanella Claxton. Good evening. We are now going to have the scores.
Scores after round 1. Ivor Walters, Primary, 15. St. James, Primary, 15. St. Thomas's Primary, 10. Maud Cross Preparatory, 15. Joycelyn Liebert Primary, 15. Montessori Academy, 15. Charlestown Primary, 15. Elizabeth Pemberton Primary, 10. And VOJN Primary, 0.
All right, let's give it up for our participating schools. And we're just getting started. At this point in time, we're going to have a spotlight of our sponsors, after which we'll go right into round 2.
We now present our Family Book Feud sponsors. Gold sponsor.
Present our Family Book Feud sponsors. Gold sponsors: Nevis Association of South Florida, Warner's One Stop, TDC. Our silver sponsors: Flow, Quartz, R&D Joinery, Lime Beach Bar, Yachtsman Grill, Passions Bar and Grill, LBW Bakery, Deli and Bar, Buddy's Restaurant and Pizzeria, Reliable Motors, Hosford's Value Mart, Best Buy Supermarket, and Big Six Flavors. Our bronze sponsors: Ready Realty, DN Auto Services, La Boutique Del Peche, Spiders Auto, 5 Trees, Shades of Joy, Provident Consulting Solutions, Castra's House of Beauty, Des Beauty Shop, Spa Salon, Candid Braiding, Turtle Time, Suzette's Natura, and Food Center. Thank you for graciously partnering with us. We now present our Family Book Feud sponsors. Gold sponsors: Nevis Association of South Florida, Warner's One Stop, TDC. Our silver sponsors: Flow, Horts, R&D Joinery, Lime Beach Bar, Yachtsman Grill, Passions Bar and Grill, LBW Bakery, Deli and Bar, Buddy's Restaurant and Pizzeria, Reliable Motors, Hosford's Value Mart, Best Buy Supermarket, and Big Six Flavors. Our bronze sponsors: Ready Realty, DN Auto Services, La Boutique Del Peche, Spiders Auto, Five Trees, Shades of Joy, Provident Consulting Solutions, Castra's House of Beauty, Des Beauty Shop, Spa Salon, Candid Braiding, Turtle Time, Suzette's Natura, and Food Center. Thank you for graciously partnering with us. We now present our Family Book Feud sponsors. Gold sponsors: Nevis Association of South Florida, Warner's One Stop, TDC. Our silver sponsors: Flow, Horts, R&D Joinery, Lime Beach Bar, Yachtsman Grill, Passions Bar and Grill, LBW Bakery, Deli and Bar, Buddy's Restaurant and Pizzeria, Reliable Motors, Hosford's Value Mart, Best Buy Supermarket, and Big Six Flavors. Our bronze sponsors: Ready Realty, DN Auto Services, La Boutique Del Peche, Spiders Auto, Five Trees, Shades of Joy, Provident Consulting Solutions, Castra's House of Beauty, Des Beauty Shop, Spa Salon, Candid Braiding, Turtle Time, Suzette's Natura, and Food Center. Thank you for graciously partnering with us. We now present our Family Book Feud sponsors. Gold sponsors: Nevis Association of South Florida, Warner's One Stop, TDC. Our silver sponsors: Flow, Horts, R&D Joinery, Lime Beach Bar, Yachtsman Grill, Passions Bar and Grill, LBW Bakery, Deli and Bar, Buddy's Restaurant and Pizzeria, Reliable Motors, Hosford's Value Mart, Best Buy Supermarket, and Big Six Flavors. Our bronze sponsors: Ready Realty, DN Auto Services, La Boutique Del Peche, Spiders Auto, Five Trees, Shades of Joy, Provident Consulting Solutions.
They turn and run.
Correct. Jemiah of Montessori Academy. In the story of David and Goliath, which army was fighting against Israel? In the story of David and Goliath, which army was fighting against Israel?
The Philistines.
Correct. Gia of the Charlestown Primary School. Every morning and evening for days, the giant came out and yelled to the Israelites to choose a man to fight him. How many days did he do this? Every morning and evening for days, the giant came out and yelled to the Israelites to choose a man to fight him. How many days did he do this?
40 days.
Correct. Micah of the Elizabeth Pemberton Primary School. What is the name given to the place that holds food for donkeys and other animals to eat? What is the name given to the place that holds food for donkeys and other animals to eat?
Manger.
Correct. Malik of the VOJN Primary School, what action did Moses do that afterwards God sent thunder and hail? What action did Moses do that afterwards God sent thunder and hail?
He raises his staff to the sky.
Correct. Neva of the Ivor Walters Primary School. In the story of the birth of Jesus, name the territory that Caesar Augustus was the ruler of. In the story of the Bible of the birth of Jesus, name the territory that Caesar Augustus was the ruler of.
Rome.
Correct. Adrian of the St. James's Primary School. In the story of David and Goliath, Goliath was said to be -feet tall. How many feet tall was he? In the story of David and Goliath, Goliath was said to be -feet tall. How many feet tall was he?
9 feet tall.
Correct. Aisha of the St. Thomas's Primary School. Put the first 3 plagues in order. Gnats, river to blood, frogs. Put the first 3 plagues in order. Gnats, river to blood, frogs.
Blood, frogs, gnats.
Correct. To Jiran of the Mard Cross Preparatory School, what did David say that eventually convinced Saul to let him fight the giant? What did David say that eventually convinced Saul to let him fight the giant?
He told Saul that he killed a bear and a lion, and that God would be with him. And that God would be with him.
Okay, correct.
Correct. That's what he said.
To Andy of the Joycelyn Liebert Primary School, what were the Israelites doing as they marched out of Egypt? What were the Israelites doing as they marched out of Egypt?
Singing praises to God.
Correct. To Kishmoy of the Montessori Academy, according to the story of the birth of Jesus, what is a stable? According to the story of the birth of Jesus, what is a stable?
A stable is a place where animals live.
Correct. Shanika of the Charleston Primary School, why were Mary and Joseph returning to the place they were born? Why were Mary and Joseph returning to the place they were born?
They were instructed to by Caesar Augustus.
Okay, incorrect. The answer is the ruler made a law that everyone must return to where they were born to have their name written in a book. Cleon of the Elizabeth Pemberton Primary School. How did the shepherds respond after they were told what happened in Bethlehem that night? How did the shepherds respond after they were told what happened in Bethlehem that night?
Repeat again, please.
How did the shepherds respond after they were told what happened in Bethlehem that night?
They respond by going and look for baby Jesus. They respond by going and look for baby Jesus.
Correct. Ashton of the VOJN Primary School. What happened in the houses where no blood was sprinkled? What happened in the houses where no blood was sprinkled?
The firstborn died.
Correct. We move now to the Ivor Walters Primary. You can now collaborate. What message was given to Moses and Aaron to tell the Pharaoh? What message was given to Moses and Aaron to tell the Pharaoh?
Repeat the question one last time.
What message was given to Moses and Aaron to tell the Pharaoh?
To let the people go.
Correct. St. James's Primary School. What was the seventh plague that fell on Egypt? What was the seventh plague that fell on Egypt?
Hail.
And there's another?
And fire.
Okay, incorrect. It's thunder and hail. St. Thomas's Primary. What was the good news that was told to the shepherds in the field? What was the good news that was told to the shepherds in the field?
That Christ was born and he came to save the world.
Okay.
Yes, that's it.
Correct. Mall Cross Preparatory. What did David's father tell him to take for his brothers? What did David's father tell him to take for his brothers?
Bread and grains.
Correct. Joyce in Libert Primary. What were the people told to do so that the angel would pass over their home without harming them? What were the people told to do so that the angel would pass over their home without harming them?
Sprinkle blood over their door frames.
Repeat your answer, please.
Sprinkle blood over their door frames.
Correct. Montessori Academy. Who did the Israelites cry out to for help after they were enslaved? Who did the Israelites cry out to for help after they were enslaved?
They cried out to God.
Correct. Charleston Primary. In the story of the birth of Jesus, what was the shepherds' reaction when they saw baby Jesus? In the story of the birth of Jesus, what was the shepherds' reaction when they saw baby Jesus?
The shepherd's reaction was surprised.
Incorrect. They began praising him. The Elizabeth Pemberton Primary School. What did Goliath promise David that he would do with his body? What did Goliath promise David that he would do with his body?
Send it to the animals and birds to eat.
Correct. VOJN. What action did Moses and Aaron do that brought terrible sores on the bodies of the people? What action did Moses and Aaron do that brought terrible sores on the bodies of the people?
Can I repeat again for me, please?
What action did Moses and Aaron do that brought terrible sores on the bodies of the people?
They placed the staff on the ground.
Incorrect. The answer is Moses and Aaron took some ashes and threw them into the air. That's the end of round 2.
All right. We want to give our participating schools another round of applause. And I think tonight the parents now understand the kind of pressure their students, our students, their children, are normally under during testing period. Because I've been looking up here and I'm seeing some parents have their face like, did we study that? I have my father friend here on the end trying to tell his son, no pressure. But the son looked very upset with him. Let's give them a round of applause again, please. I want to say good night and acknowledge the presence of the Principal Education Officer, Miss Landa Brown. Good evening and welcome. At this point in time, we are going to invite Miss Paris, as she's going to be engaging you. Now, audience, this is now your chance to win some goodies, after which we would have 15 minutes intermission where we are asking everyone to go on the outside, patronize the bar. Please do be reminded that you're not supposed to be eating on the inside, no eating nor any drinking. Thank you.
All right, this is the fun part. You know, the parents and the children in the audience, are you ready? All right, let's begin. Now, I don't want too much people running up here and knock me down. All right, so here how we're gonna do it. The first question is going to go on my far right. And so, your question is, and this one goes to the parents or adults, as we will call them. Now remember, nobody can push me down. All right. Clear the throat, buddy. In the nursery rhyme, Mary, Mary, quite contrary. Where was Mary? Now, adult and adult. No, children up here. Adult. An adult. Hello. So come, mommy. All right, thank you, my dear. I like that. Remember, adult. Now this one would come to the far, right in front of me on my left, adult. What was planted in a row in the nursery rhyme, Mary, Mary, quite contrary? Sorry, that is wrong. Come. That is wrong. Come. The last one in the white, come. Any participant who want to use the restroom right now, could you kindly go and do that? Hello.
Pretty maids. Pretty maids.
Yes, that's the answer. Huh? All right. The children now. The children now. Don't vex with me. Don't vex with me. That's not fair. All right, let me pass it on here. It's not fair because the middle did not get a chance. And that is true. I agree with them. So what should I do? Could you please bring me another gift for the adults? All right, let's go to the middle row. Adults. I am sorry. I apologize. All right, the middle row. What day was Solomon Grundy christened on? What day was Solomon Grundy christened on? It was one, huh? Me just want to know if it was one. Come give me your answer there, buddy.
A Tuesday.
That's correct. She'll give you the prize. I only had 2. All right. Tuesday, christened on a Tuesday. I asked when Solomon Grundy was christened on a Tuesday. All right. The children now. I only... You're going to give me okay. Give me a minute. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. I got it. All right. Are you ready for me, children? All right. I'm hearing over here. So because over here is so loud, I'm going to start over here again. All right? It doesn't matter where. Anyway, you all don't know the question yet. So why argue? Going over here on my right. Children, choose the correct answer. Why did Georgie Porgy run away? It was time to go home. He was afraid of the girls. He was afraid of the boys. Hear the question again. Choose the correct answer. Why did Georgie Porgy run away? What?
He was afraid of the boys.
That's right. He was afraid of the boys. Is she lucky? Okay, bro. All right. All right. I was told one more question for the children. So, middle and this end, anyone? What was Yankee Doodle do riding on?
A pony.
That's correct. All right, at this point, we are going on a 10 minutes intermission. So you can now leave your seats and go to the bathroom outside and purchase something for yourself and your children. 10 minutes intermission.
Present our family book feud sponsors. Gold sponsors: Nevis Association of South Florida, Warner's One Stop, TDC. Our silver sponsors: Flow, Horts, R&D Joinery, Lime Beach Bar, Yachtsman Grill, Passions Bar and Grill, LBW Bakery Deli and Bar, Buddy's Restaurant and Pizzeria, Reliable Motors, Hosford's Value Mart, Best Buy Supermarket, and Big Six Flavors. Our bronze sponsors: Ready Realty, DN Auto Services, La Boutique Del Peche, Spiders Auto, Five Trees, Shades of Joy, Provident Consulting Solutions, Castra's House of Beauty, Des Beauty Shop, Spa Salon, Candid Braiding, Turtle Time, Suzette's Natura, and Food Center. Thank you for graciously partnering with us. We now present our Family Book Feud sponsors. Gold sponsors: Nevis Association of South Florida, Warner's One Stop, TDC. Our silver sponsors: Flow, Quartz, R&D Joinery, Lime Beach Bar, Yachtsman Grill, Passions Bar and Grill, LBW Bakery, Deli and Bar, Buddy's Restaurant and Pizzeria, Reliable Motors, Hosford's Value Mart, Best Buy Supermarket, and Big Six Flavors. Our bronze sponsors: Ready Realty, DN Auto Services, La Boutique Del Peche, Spiders Auto, Five Trees, Shades of Joy, Provident Consulting Solutions, Castra's House of Beauty, Des Beauty Shop, Spa Salon, Candid Braiding, Turtle Time, Suzette's Natura, and Food Center. Thank you for graciously partnering with us. We now present our Family Book Feud sponsors. Gold sponsors: Nevis Association of South Florida, Warner's One Stop, TDC. Our silver sponsors: Flow, Quartz, R&D Joinery, Lime Beach Bar, Yachtsman Grill, Passions Bar and Grill, LBW Bakery, Deli and Bar, Buddy's Restaurant and Pizzeria, Reliable Motors, Hosford's Value Mart, Best Buy Supermarket, and Big Six Flavors. Our bronze sponsors: Ready Realty, DN Auto Services, La Boutique Del Peche, Spiders Auto, Five Trees, Shades of Joy, Provident Consulting Solutions, Castra's House of Beauty, Des Beauty Shop, Spa Salon, Candid Braiding, Turtle Time, Suzette's Natura, and Food Center. Thank you for graciously partnering with us. We now present our Family Book Feud sponsors. Gold sponsors: Nevis Association of South Florida, Warner's One Stop, TDC. Our silver sponsors: Flow, Quartz, R&D Joinery, Lime Beach Bar, Yachtsman Grill, Passions Bar and Grill, LBW Bakery, Deli and Bar, Buddy's Restaurant and Pizzeria, Reliable Motors, Hosford's Value Mart, Best Buy Supermarket, and Big Six Flavors. Our bronze sponsors: Ready Realty, DN Auto Services, La Boutique Del Peche, Spiders Auto, Five Trees, Shades of Joy, Provident Consulting Solutions, Castra's House of Beauty, Des Beauty Shop, Spa Salon, Candid Braiding, Turtle Time, Suzette's Natura, and Food Center. Thank you for graciously partnering with us. We now present our Family Book Feud sponsors. Gold sponsors: Nevis Association of South Florida, Warner's One Stop, TDC. Our silver sponsors: Flow, Quartz, R&D Joinery, Lime Beach Bar, Yachtsman Grill, Passions Bar and Grill, LBW Bakery, Deli and Bar, Buddy's Restaurant and Pizzeria, Reliable Motors, Hosford's Value Mart, Best Buy Supermarket, and Big Six Flavors. Our bronze sponsors: Ready Realty, DN Auto Services, La Boutique Del Peche, Spiders Auto, Five Trees, Shades of Joy, Provident Consulting Solutions, Castra's House of Beauty, Des Beauty Shop, Spa Salon, Candid Braiding, Turtle Time, Suzet's Natura, and Food Center. Thank you for graciously partnering with us. We now present our Family Book Feud sponsors. Gold sponsors: Nevis Association of South Florida, Warner's One Stop, TDC. Our silver sponsors: Flow, Horts, R&D Joinery, Lime Beach Bar, Yachtsman Grill, Passions Bar and Grill, LBW Bakery, Deli and Bar, Buddy's Restaurant and Pizzeria, Reliable Motors, Hosford's Value Mart, Best Buy Supermarket, and Big Six Flavors. Our bronze sponsors: Ready Realty, DN Auto Services, La Boutique Del Peche, Spiders Auto, Five Trees, Shades of Joy, Provident Consulting Solutions, Castra's House of Beauty, Des Beauty Shop, Spa Salon, Candid Braiding, Turtle Time, Suzet's Natura, and Food Center. Thank you for graciously partnering with us. We now present our Family Book Feud sponsors. Gold sponsors: Nevis Association of South Florida, Warner's One Stop, TDC. Our silver sponsors: Flow, Horts, R&D Joinery, Lime Beach Bar, Yachtsman Grill, Passions Bar and Grill, LBW Bakery, Deli and Bar, Buddy's Restaurant and Pizzeria, Reliable Motors, Hosford's Value Mart, Best Buy Supermarket, and Big Six Flavors. Our bronze sponsors: Ready Realty, DN Auto Services, La Boutique Del Peche, Spiders Auto, Five Trees, Shades of Joy, Provident Consulting Solutions, Castra's House of Beauty, Des Beauty Shop, Spa Salon, Candid Braiding, Turtle Time, Suzet's Natura, and Food Center. Thank you for graciously partnering with us. We now present our Family Book Feud sponsors. Gold sponsors: Nevis Association of South Florida, Warner's One Stop, TDC. Our silver sponsors: Flow, Horts, R&D Joinery, Lime Beach Bar, Yachtsman Grill, Passions Bar and Grill, LBW Bakery, Deli and Bar, Buddy's Restaurant and Pizzeria, Reliable Motors, Hosford's Value Mart, Best Buy Supermarket, and Big Six Flavors. Our bronze sponsors: Ready Realty, DN Auto Services, La Boutique Del Peche, Spiders Auto, Five Trees, Shades of Joy, Provident Consulting Solutions, Castra's House of Beauty, Des Beauty Shop, Spa Salon, Candid Braiding, Turtle Time, Suzet's Natura, and Food Center. Thank you for graciously partnering with us. We now present our Family Book Feud sponsors. Gold sponsors: Nevis Association of South Florida, Warner's One Stop, TDC.
Ready to resume? Could you come back inside, please? All on the outside, could you please come in? We are resuming. Boy, I thought I was loud. you quick and get it to my kind of way. I'm going to walk up this stage and say it all the way as a baby. We are asking that everyone on the outside come inside, please, so that we can resume. I know you won't, or you do not want to miss out anything, so we are asking that you come back in so that we can resume. Okay. Everyone on the outside, please come inside. We are ready to begin. Come on, everybody inside now, please. We are ready to begin. We are ready to begin. Okay, yeah, no, I just. Everyone, please come inside. We are ready to begin. All right, participants, are you ready? Participants?
Yes.
Let's hear it for the Ivor Walters Primary School. Let's hear it for the St. James Primary School. What about the St. Thomas's Primary School? Listen, Mrs. Duggins not playing with her answers, you know? You see how she wants to challenge the judges? Let's hear it for them one more time, please. What about the Mardcross Preparatory School? Joyston Libert Primary School? The Montessori Primary School? The Charleston Primary School? The Elizabeth Pemberton Primary School? And the Violet O. Jeffers Nichols Primary School. Let's give it up for all our participating schools. Announcer, Miss Pemberton, are you ready?
Good evening, everyone.
All right. We are going to go into round 3, fairy tales and fables, and these questions will be announced by Miss Chanel Pemberton.
Before we move on to round 3, this goes for round 2. Ivor Walters Primary 10, St. James Primary 10, St. Thomas's Primary 15. Maud Cross Preparatory 10. Joycelyn Liebert Primary 15. Montezuma Academy 15. Charlestown Primary 5. Elizabeth Pemberton Primary 15. And Violet O. Jane Nichols Primary 10.
I got 15 points.
After the 2 rounds, we have Ivor Walters Primary 25, St. James Primary 25, St. Thomas's Primary 25, Maud Cross Preparatory 25, Joycelyn Liebert Primary 30, Montezuma Academy 30, Charlestown Primary 20, Elizabeth Pemberton Primary 25, and VOJN 10.
All right, thank you so much for the scores. We now go straight into the fairy tales and fables category. Rihanna, your question is, in the story of the boy who cried wolf, why did the boy decide to cry wolf in the beginning? In the story of the boy who cried wolf, why did the boy decide to cry wolf in the beginning?
Because he was bored and he wanted to play a prank.
Correct. Akila, your question, and that question is number 5. In the story of the boy who cried wolf, when the wolf finally came, why didn't the villagers come? In the story of the boy who cried wolf, when the wolf finally came, why didn't the villagers come?
Because the villagers thought that he was playing a prank again.
Correct. Jamarian, your question. In the story of the boy who cried wolf, what did the villagers say when they realized there was no wolf? Again, in the story of the boy who cried wolf, what did the villagers say when they realized there was no wolf?
There was no wolf.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. The answer is don't cry wolf when there is no wolf. Number 17. Amore, your question is, how did Jack escape the giant in the end? How did Jack escape the giant in the end?
By climbing down the beanstalk.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The correct answer is he chopped down the beanstalk. Adira, your question, number 5. In the story of Jack and the beanstalk, how did the beanstalk come into existence? In the story of Jack and the beanstalk, how did the beanstalk come into existence?
Jack sold his cow and a man gave him beans in exchange.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Jack's mother threw the magic beans outside of the window and they grew. Jomaya, your question, number 8. In the story of Hansel and Gretel, which part of the old woman's house was made of cake? In the story of Hansel and Gretel, which part of the old woman's house was made of cake?
The roof.
Correct. Gia? Okay. Gia, your question is number 6. Explain why the forest was filled with angry roaring. Explain why the forest was filled with angry roaring.
Can you please repeat?
It is the story related to the lion and the mouse. Explain why the forest was filled with angry roaring.
Because the lion was in danger.
Judges? The judges need you to explain a bit more.
The forest was filled with roaring because the lion was in danger.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. It was filled with angry roaring because the lion couldn't escape from the trap. Number 3, Micah, your question. In the story of Hansel and Gretel, how did Hansel and Gretel get back home the first time? In the story of Hansel and Gretel, how did Hansel and Gretel get back home the first time?
They left back pebbles and they followed. When their stepmother was leading them into the forest, they put a trail of pebbles on the ground and they retreated back where they found the pebbles.
Thank you, Micah. That is correct. Malik, your question is number 7. In the story of the boy who cried wolf, how did the villagers realize that there really was a wolf the third time? I repeat, in the story of the boy who cried wolf, how did the villagers realize that there really was a wolf the third time?
When the place get dark, the sheep came down and down. Then not came down.
Could you repeat yourself a little clearer, please?
When the place get dark, the sheep went down when they are not supposed to.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. The villagers found the boy crying and he told them what had happened. And that basically that the wolf came and did his job, the bad thing. All right. Ivor Walters, we're back to you now, parents. Number 13. What did Jack take from the giant's house the first time he visited? What did Jack take from the giant's house the first time he visited?
He took a sack of gold coins.
Correct. Adrian, St. James Primary School. Number 9, in the story of Hansel and Gretel, why was Hansel locked into a cage? In the story of Hansel and Gretel, why was Hansel locked into a cage?
Because the witch wanted to fat him up so she can eat him.
You are correct. The witch wasn't though. Okay. Aisha, your question is number 4. According to the story of Jack and the Beanstalk, what did Jack see when he looked out the window the next morning? According to the story of Jack and the Beanstalk, what did Jack see when he looked out the window the next morning?
A beanstalk.
Correct, correct. And number 5, and this question goes to Mr. Brown. In the story of the lion and the mouse, days after meeting the mouse, the lion found himself in an unfortunate situation. Describe it. In the story of the lion and the mouse, days after meeting the mouse, the lion found himself in an unfortunate situation. Describe it.
So the lion was caught in a trap made of ropes.
We will give you that. The answer that we have here, he got caught in the tangles of a hunter's net, basically what he said.
Yeah, that is it. That is it. That is it.
All right, JLPS, Mrs. Wallace, your question is number 8. How did the mouse repay the lion? How did the mouse repay the lion?
Okay, he chewed on the net that the lion was caught in, and that allowed him to escape, to be free.
Correct. The mouse gnawed the ropes until it split apart. Kishmoy, your question, number 1. In the story of Hansel and Gretel, what did the stepmother convince Hansel and Gretel's father to do one night? I repeat, in the story of Hansel and Gretel, what did the stepmother convince Hansel and Gretel's father to do one night?
She convinced their father to leave them out in the woods. She convinced... Can you repeat the question?
Sure thing. In the story of Hansel and Gretel, what did the stepmother convince Hansel and Gretel's father to do one night?
She convinced the father to take the children into the forest and leave them there.
Correct. Shanika, your question is number 5. In the story of Hansel and Gretel, why weren't Hansel and Gretel able to get back home the second time? In the story of Hansel and Gretel, why weren't Hansel and Gretel able to get back home the second time?
A bird had eaten their breadcrumbs.
Correct. Cleon, your question is number 7, and it's pertaining to the lion and the mouse. How did the mouse know that the lion needed help? How did the mouse know that the lion needed help?
By roaring in the forest.
Number 7. Correct. The mouse knew the lion's voice when he heard him roaring. Ashton, your question is number 19. Which object taken from the giant's home could speak? Again, which object taken from the giant's home could speak? And that's pertaining to Jack and the Beanstalk. It's not collaborative.
The goose.
Sorry?
Is it a goose?
It doesn't sound like the word that I have here on the paper. Did you say goose? Yeah. I'm sorry, that is incorrect. The correct answer is the magical harp. We are now going into the collaborative portion of this round. Ivor Walters Primary, your question is number 2. In the story of the lion and the mouse, what did the mouse accidentally do while trying to get away from the lion? In the story of the lion and the mouse, what did the mouse accidentally do while trying to get away from the lion?
Repeat the question, please.
In the story of the lion and the mouse, what did the mouse accidentally do while trying to get away from the lion?
Woke him up.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. He ran across the lion's nose.
And he woke him up.
Judges?
By doing that, they did not wake him up.
Exactly, and he was sleeping.
St. James Primary, your question. Okay, let's reverse one moment. The judges have decided, based after their deliberation and further research, that they will give Ivor Walters Primary that point. Okay, St. James Primary, thank you so much, audience. We appreciate you. Number 2, St. James Primary. In the story of the boy who cried wolf, what did the boy... can we please have some silence in the audience, please? Number 2 again, St. James Primary. In the story of the boy who cried wolf, what did the boy do to trick the villagers? In the story of the boy who cried wolf, what did the boy do to trick the villagers?
He cried wolf.
Can you be a bit more specific? Just a bit more information? Can we please be quiet so that the persons can think and give their proper answer? Thank you so much.
He cried wolf when there was no wolf.
Miss Pemberton? The judges are not able to hear because the audience is getting loud. Miss Douglas, can you please say your answer again?
He cried wolf when there was no wolf.
Number 2. All right, we'll give you that answer, correct. St. Thomas's Primary, your question, number 12. Why did Jack wait until night to leave the beanstalk? I repeat, why did Jack wait until night to leave the beanstalk?
Jack waited until night to leave the beanstalk. Because he was hiding from the giant.
Okay, we'll give you that. He fell asleep because he was hiding while the giant was there.
Oh.
So you are correct.
Thank you.
Maud Cross, your question is number 7. In the story of Hansel and Gretel, what were the walls of the house made of? In the story of Hansel and Gretel, what were the walls of the house made of?
Walls of gingerbread.
Correct. Joycelyn Library Primary. At the beginning of the story of Jack and the Beanstalk, where was Jack going? At the beginning of the story, Jack and the Beanstalk, where was Jack going?
He was going to sell his mother cow.
Correct. He was going to the market, going to sell the cow. Let's go to Montessori Academy, and please be reminded there are only 2 judges here tonight, and we abide by whatever their responses are. Thank you so much. Montessori, your question, in the story, and that's number 3, in the story of Jack and the Beanstalk, how did Jack's mother feel towards him when he returned home from the market? How did Jack's mother feel towards him when he returned home from the market?
She was angry.
Correct. Charlestown Primary, Your question is number 9, and it reads, what lesson can you learn from the lion and the mouse? What lesson can you learn from the lion and the mouse?
Help others when you need help.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Some of the possible answers that you could have given is that even a mouse can help a lion, and in terms of the underlying story here, you can find help in places where you least expect it. Elizabeth Pemberton Primary, your question from Jack and the Beanstalk. How was the giant awakened on Jack's final visit? How was the giant awakened on Jack's final visit?
He took up the magical harp.
We need more than that, please.
What? When he went to go take up the magical harp, the giant woke up.
Incorrect. The judges have said that is incorrect. The correct answer, the magic harp cried, "Help, master, a boy is stealing me." VOJN, your question, and that's number 3. In the story of the boy who cried wolf, in what area did the boy go to watch the sheep? In the story of the boy who cried wolf, in what area did the boy go to watch the sheep?
In the mountains?
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. The correct answer is on the hillside. And now we've come to the end of round 3. We will now hear from our scorers.
At the end of round 3, the scores are as follows. Ivor Walters Primary, 40. St. James Primary, 40. St. Thomas's Primary, 35. Maud Cross Preparatory, 35. Joycelyn Liebert Primary, 40. Montessori Academy, 45. Charlestown Primary, 25. Elizabeth Pemberton Primary, 35. VOJN, 10.
We'll now go into round 4, which is our round based on cultural heritage. Ivor Walters Primary, your question, Rihanna. Number 5. Give one reason why we practice celebrating these holidays with local dishes. Give one reason why we practice celebrating these holidays with local dishes.
Repeat the question.
Give one reason why we practice celebrating these holidays with local dishes. Thank you so much, audience. You're awesome. Teams, remember this is the collaborative round. My paper doesn't have on a list of holidays, but I think that in your booklets there would have been holidays and stuff like that that you had to study.
Christmas, Easter, and Independence, because we celebrate it because of our culture.
Okay. The judges have indicated that they will give you that as a correct answer. What we have here, to keep our culture alive, the upkeep of local traditions, and so that we can pass down traditions to the next generation. St. James Primary, your question, number 3, and it's a long one, so listen. Which saying best suits the following scenario? Which saying best suits the following scenario? Tommy was asked to share his snack with a student, but he kept all for himself. One day, Tommy did not have any snacks, and he cried because no one wanted to share with him. Which local saying fits this scenario? I will repeat. Which saying best suits the following scenario? Tommy was asked to share his snack with a student, but he kept all for himself. One day, Tommy did not have any snacks, and he cried because no one wanted to share with him. Which local saying fits this scenario? Go ahead, say it in your dialect.
This one I like so.
Correct, that is correct. St. Thomas's Primary, your question is number 4. Which cultural value is reflected in the saying? And I will pass this question out because it's very much the same question that he asks in a different way.
It's not the same. It's not the same.
All right. St. Thomas's Primary, your question is question number 4. Fort Charles was armed with dash number of cannons at various points in time. What is that number? Fort Charles was armed with dash number of cannons at various points. What is that number?
26.
All right, he was ready. Mod course preparatory. Name a school in Nevis that is without a name change. Name a school in Nevis, a primary school, sorry, I missed that word. Name a primary school in Nevis that is without a name change.
St. Thomas's Primary School.
That is correct. We have 3 options: Charlestown Primary, St. James Primary, and St. Thomas's Primary. Joycelyn Library Primary, your question, number 7. In 1778, a famous site was constructed and was known as the first of its kind in the Caribbean. Name that historical site. In 1778, a famous site was constructed and was known as the first of its kind in the Caribbean. Name that historical site.
Bath Hotel.
Correct. Montessori Academy. Question number 1. Traditionally, At Easter, which of the following is most likely to be eaten? Traditionally at Easter, which of the following is most likely to be eaten? A, turkey, B, saltfish. A, turkey, B, saltfish.
Saltfish.
You are correct. Charlestown Primary, you have question number 8. Suggest a local proverb that speaks to not criticizing your own work. Suggest a local proverb that speaks to not criticizing your own work.
Fishermen don't say where the fish stinks.
Correct. Elizabeth Pemberton Primary, you have question number 4. Suggest a dessert that can be eaten after Christmas dinner. Suggest a dessert that can be eaten after Christmas dinner.
Eggnog.
We can't hear you.
Eggnog.
Judges, you said eggnog.
Eggnog can't eat, eggnog will drink. No, right?
That is incorrect in this instance because our topic is cultural heritage. The answer would be black cake or rum cake. VOJN, you have question. Who got that?
Adrian, you know me, make noise. You know me, make noise, right?
VOJN, your question is number 5. The school previously known as Gingerland Primary School was renamed and is now known as dash. The school previously known as Gingerland Primary School was renamed and is now known as dash.
EPPS. Sorry. JLPS, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
JLPS.
I'm sorry. We would have said the incorrect answer already. But you would have corrected yourself, but I can't give you the points. I can't say that it's correct. Joyce Lane Liburd Primary School. Okay, we have another question for each school. Remember, this is the collaborative round. You have 20 seconds to answer. So if you're not too sure, you can talk for a little bit. 30 seconds even. So see, more time. 30 seconds. Number 9, Ivor Walters Primary. Select a local proverb that speaks to avoiding conflict. Select or suggest a local proverb that speaks to avoiding conflict.
Do not trouble trouble if trouble don't trouble you.
All right, thank you so much. Correct. St. James Primary. Massive machinery, elegant chimney, and volcanic stones are descriptions that can apply to which historical site? Massive machinery, elegant chimney, and volcanic stones are descriptions that can apply to which historical site?
New River Estate.
Correct. St. Thomas's Primary. Which primary school is named after a former male educator? Which primary school is named after a former male educator?
Elva Waters.
Correct. All right, Mod Cross Prep. Number 5. The local saying, monkey see fine salt and take it for sugar, is similar to which of the following sayings? A, all that glitters is not gold. B, moon run till daylight catch 'em. C, monkey see, monkey do. I'll repeat. The local saying, monkey see fine salt and take it for sugar, is similar to which of the following sayings? All that glitters is not gold, moon run till daylight catch 'em, and C, monkey see, monkey do.
All that glitters is not gold.
Correct. JLPS, right? Okay. Number 2, true or false? According to the local saying, a person that lays down with dogs could possibly be a person who is following bad company. That is true or false. I'm going to repeat again. According to the local saying, a person that lays down with dogs could possibly be a person who is following bad company.
That's true.
Correct. Montessori, your question. Which historical site offers you a glimpse of when sugar was king? Which historical site offers you a glimpse of when sugar was king?
New River Estate.
Correct. Charlestown Primary, your question is number 9. The name Miss Huggins is associated with which historical site? The name Miss Huggins is associated with which historical site?
Eden Brown Estate.
Correct. EPPS, question number 3. Suggest one reason why schools are renamed after individuals. Suggest one reason why schools are renamed after individuals.
Can you repeat the question?
Suggest one reason why schools are renamed after individuals.
Because the people who they're naming it after are nation builders.
Yes, we will give you that as a correct answer. Good job. VOJN, your question is number 10. Which local proverb speaks to promoting peace in a classroom or community? Which local proverb speaks to promoting peace in a classroom or community?
Can you repeat the question for me?
Which local proverb speaks to promoting peace in a classroom or community?
Don't trouble you.
Correct. We have now come to the end of the collaborative round, and that was a cultural heritage round. We will now hear from our scorers.
I be tired. I know, maybe tired, you know? That was a joke. Huh? I tried.
Yeah, you tired.
We tired? Montessori, yeah, Montessori. Yeah.
All right, since they're discussing some things over there, I'll get back to this package. Now, because I do not have much prices, here it's gonna go. For the adults, we're gonna have this section with the middle for the first one, and then that section with the middle for the second one. Think that's fair, right? Yeah, I think so. All right. Adults from this section to the middle. In the story of Hansel and Gretel, what did the witch order Gretel to do after she became tired of waiting and checking Hansel? Let's go again. In the story, hello, not children, not children.
Light the oven. Check the oven. Something with the oven. Light the oven, check the oven.
No, that's incorrect. Prepare the oven.
Don't go to prepare the oven. I'll give it to you. Lord, you oven so much, I got to give it to you. That's a smart girl, boy. She makes sure she leave the oven into it, no matter what she say after or before that. I like that. All right, from this section to the middle again. All right. Name one living educator who a school was renamed in their honor. Name one living educator who a school was renamed in their honor.
Down, you gotta get this right too.
But I beg no answer, Your Honor.
She be better.
That's correct. Oh, you want a prize, no? I was just thinking of taking home the prize. All right, this one for the one child. The child can come from anywhere. Anywhere.
Pure confusion now.
In the story of Hansel and Gretel, what did Hansel do after overhearing the conversation between his stepmother and the father? Any child. In the story of Hansel and Gretel, what did Hansel do after overhearing the conversation between his stepmother and father?
Like some pebbles.
Yes, gathered some pebbles. Thanks, audience. You were really, really good. Sorry, but I have no more prizes to give out. But my love, thank you for coming.
All right, I am back with you just for a few moments. Mr. Williams will tell you some pertinent information.
At the end of round 4, we have Ivor Walters Primary, 50. St. James Primary, 50. St. Thomas's Primary, 45. Maud Cross Preparatory, 45. Joycelyn Liebert, Primary 50, Montessori Academy 55, Charlestown Primary 35, Elizabeth Pemberton Primary 40, Violet O. J. Nichols Primary 15. We therefore can declare the winning school to be Montessori Academy. We will now go into a three-way tie-break for second, third, and fourth place. Ivor Walters Primary, St. James Primary, and Joycelyn Liebert Primary. This would be sudden death. And yes, it is collaborative.
Okay, by way of information, Mr. Williams, tell me who the three schools are again, please.
Ivor Walters Primary, St. James Primary, and Joycelyn Liebert Primary.
So the others, can you just turn down your... Can you please turn down your name tags so that I don't get, And before we read the questions, we are saying to you, the participants, that we are looking for the exact answers. In previous rounds, we would have, given you based off of judgment, but in sudden death, if it's not what's in the story or in the whatever, we are not giving you the correct answer. All right? So, Ivor Walter, St. James, coming, and Joycelyn Liebert, it's collaborative as well. Okay? Okay, Ivor Walters. Shortly after Nevis was colonized, which historical site began construction? Shortly after Nevis was colonized, which historical site began construction?
Fort Charles.
That is correct. St. James Primary. A local saying that warns about associating people who have undesirable characteristics is, and we're expecting you to say that. Let me repeat again. A local saying that warns about associating people or associating with people who have undesirable characteristics is.
You lie with dogs, you get up with fleas.
Correct. Joycelyn Liebert Primary, your question. What was the 10th plague? What was the 10th plague?
Death of the firstborns.
Correct. We all got them correct, right? Just making sure that you're keeping up. All right, Ivor Walters, your question. Which historical site was John Huggins instrumental in constructing? Which historical site was John Huggins instrumental in constructing?
Bath Hotel.
Correct. St. James Primary. Which local dish includes grated sweet potatoes, coconut, and other ingredients, then boiled in a banana leaf? Which local dish includes grated sweet potatoes, coconuts, and other ingredients, then it is boiled in a banana leaf?
Kanki.
Correct. Joycelyn Library Primary. Which historical site is neighbor to New River Estate? Which historical site is neighbor to New River Estate?
Coconut Walk.
Correct. Sudden death is still going. Ivor Walters, get ready. This one is hot. Love and loss are themes associated with which historical site? Love and loss are themes associated with which historical site?
Eden Brown Estate.
Correct. St. James Primary. What nationality was Goliath? What nationality was Goliath?
Philistine.
Correct. Joycelyn Library Primary. How many years since the last sugar mill was in operation? And I'll repeat that. How many years has it been since the last sugar mill was in operation? I'm sorry.
It was not on.
We didn't hear an answer. They
Sorry, I thought it was on.
It did.
Judges? We didn't hear anything. She started saying something. Guys, only the officials can preside here, please. Can the rest of us, let's try to focus, please. Could you say what you were going to say, Mrs. Wallace?
Okay, I was saying 63.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. The answer is 67. Not 67. No, 67. Okay, so JLPS, can you turn down your cards for me, please? Thank you. Let's give them a round of applause, yes. Ivor Walters. What was Jack's nationality? What was Jack's nationality? Jack and the Beanstalk. Audience, can we please be quiet? They need to think.
Repeat the question.
What was Jack's nationality?
Israelite?
I really was hoping that she pull it out the bag. No, that is incorrect. Jack was an Englishman. Remember whenever the giant came home, fee, fi, fo, fum, I smelled the blood of an Englishman? Yes. I was hoping you got that. But that is incorrect. But we have to see if St. James. All right, I know we're excited. St. James, this is your question. Listen to the explanation below. Thank you. Y'all are doing great. Listen to the explanation below and suggest which local saying it is best describing. You should not be deceived by appearances, and that what seems good on the surface may turn out to be the opposite. Again, listen to the explanation below and suggest the local saying that it is describing. You should not be deceived by appearances, and that what seems good on the surface may turn out to be the opposite.
Monkey see for insult and take it for sugar.
Correct. That means we have broken the tie. We will turn over to the announcers. The scorers, sorry. It's been a rough night, yes.
Y'all were doing it. I'm doing it both of them. And then it comes to classes. Okay. Good evening, everyone. I'm just here for 2 seconds to give thanks. We want to thank once again our sponsors that would have put hands in their pocket to make this evening possible. Our gold, silver, and bronze sponsors, they would have been mentioned earlier. We want to also thank the team here at the Nevis Performing Arts Center for accommodating us this evening and for providing the necessary resources to make this event successful. To the media personnel who would have provided us with streaming, we say thank you to you for being here. Special thanks to the team at Education as well as the librarians for planning and organizing this event. Tropical Blossoms, always we can count on them to get some plants to kind of enhance the atmosphere a bit. We want to thank Cavell Mills also for her very colorful backdrop, making sure that every school was represented. We thank Desnique for her catering, the refreshments provided for the participants and the team. We give thanks to her. Our officials this evening, our announcers, scorers, judges, timekeepers, we thank you for doing an excellent job for making sure we got the results. Thank you to the Nevis Cultural Foundation for lending us Mr. Paris, Mr. Junior Paris, who provided the musical entertainment in the courtyard during our intermission. Steel Pan, we give thanks. We also want to say thanks to you, the audience, for taking time on your Saturday evening to come out and to be with us, to show support for the schools and the parents who would have come up here this evening. Special thanks to you, our parents who would have sacrificed your time to study this material to make sure that this event was even possible. Because if you didn't decide to do it, could we have Family Book Feud? No. So, round of applause for our children and our parents. Now, I also want to say thanks to our hostess for this evening who would have been up here gracing the stage and making sure that the program flowed nicely. I think we owe her a round of applause for the work that she would have done. Now you don't want to hear from me anymore, so I am going to turn over to the persons who have the results, and then we go right into our prize giving. Thank you.
Final results. Third runner-up, Joycelyn Liebert Primary School. Second runner-up, Ivor Walters Primary School. First runner-up, St. James Primary School. And our winning school for this evening, Montessori Academy. Congratulations.
All right, let's give it up for our participating schools one more time. I want to comment on that question, that nationality question. Oh my goodness. I sure the participants never thought that they would have gotten that question. Well done, Ivor Walters. I want to invite at this time the officials who are going to be taking part in the presentations. We are going to call on Miss Claxton, Miss Brown, and Mr. Williams. Can you please come on the stage, please? Trying to figure out how we're going to get that do. And the table, the whole table, I'm going to have to move. Daddy? No, Daddy, you're going to have to move. And we want to welcome the participating schools to come forward to get their prizes. All the participating schools, starting with the Ivor Walters Primary School. You're going to come down this end and go to the front. Let's give them a round of applause as they come, please. Followed closely behind them, we are going to call the St. James Primary School participants. St. Thomas's Primary School, you can come on down as well. You have too much moving, we can't fit there. So they move the tables. Mart Cross, you can come on down. And let's keep the applause going. Joycelyn Liebert. Joycelyn Liebert, you can come down as well. I would also like to announce that the awards will be given for the Elizabeth Pemberton Primary School. And our final school, the Violet O. Jeffers Nichols Primary School.
Yeah, we're gonna give them after. Call out third. No, fourth. But I didn't write them down. The fourth place person.
I would also like to announce that awards will be given for the first, second, and third place person with special acknowledgement for our fourth place team. In addition, a special award will be given to the parents who answered the most questions correctly, as well as another to the parent with the second highest score. These recognitions are meant to inspire even more enthusiastic parent participation in next year's family book Feud. Let's give them a round of applause one more time for their participation this evening. All right, so we want to acknowledge our fourth place participating school, and they are hailing from the Joycelyn Libert Primary School. Let's give them a round of applause, please. All right, and our third, which is the second runner-up, the Ivor Walters Primary School. Let's welcome them, please. Do we have anybody here from the Ivor Walters Primary School? Can we have a representative, please? And they received a prize-filled JanSport backpack containing water bottles, sharpener, folder binder, storybooks, and a writing tablet, as well as a $50 cash award, $50 food voucher from Best Buy Supermarket, a pedicure from Castra's House of Beauty, lunch for two at Passions, $100 loyalty card from TDC, and an appliance from Courts. Let's give it up for the Ivor Walters Primary School. It pays to participate, it pays to have school pride. I would like an official representative for this next school, please. Our first one up, the St. James Primary School. Can I get a representative, please? And they too will receive a prize-filled John Sport backpack containing a water bottle, sharpener, folder binder, storybooks, and a writing tablet, a $50 cash award, $100 food voucher from Best Buy Supermarket, a facial from Shades of Joy, lunch for two at Lime Beach Bar, $200 loyalty card from TDC, and a tablet from Flow. Give them a round of applause, please. And we're now going to invite tonight's winners for the 2025 edition of the Family Book Feud competition, hailing from the Montessori Primary School. And they will be receiving a prize-filled John Sport backpack containing water bottle, sharpener, folder binder, storybooks, and a writing tablet, $50 cash award, $250 food voucher from Hartford Value Mart, a service voucher from Des Beauty Shop, lunch for two at Yachtsman Grill, $300 loyalty card from TDC, a laptop, and a desktop for their school. Give it up for the Montessori Primary School champions. And can we please get an official rep, please? Let's give her a round of applause as she comes. She's representing the winning school. All right, and I would like the student participants, not winners, the rest of you, can you kindly stand so that you could come to the front to collect your backpack? The students from the different participating schools. Hold on, Micah. All right, representing the Elizabeth Pemberton Primary School, let's welcome him, please. And yes, we have Daddy Dearest standing next to him. Let's give him a round of applause. Charleston Primary, come forward. Mud Cross Preparatory School, you come forward as well. Let's welcome our feisty, who is coming next? All right, we have V.O. Jen. And the St. Thomas's Primary School. And we would like, don't get too comfortable, Daddy. We would like all the participants to come to the front so that you can take a group photo. Audience, you have been extremely supportive tonight. We want to say thank you for coming out, and we are looking forward to seeing you here next year. God spare our lives.